Hi there, and welcome back for some more ancient battle action. We were playing Command and Color Ancients again, and again we will see a battle between the Spartans and the Argives, as we did in the last replay, which was the Battle of Icaea. This battle is located near the town or city of Thyreatis, and it's about, well, roughly 120 years later than the Icaea which we played last time. This battle is called the Battle of the Champions, and well, the reason for that is that the region and city of Thyreatis was a very good one, a fertile ground. So, and it was kind of connected to the Argives, or the city of Argos, and but at this time there were some battles between the Argives and the Spartans to control those lands and fertile lands. So before this battle, the Spartans had moved to Thyreatis and occupied it, more or less. And the Argives marched out to meet them in battle. So both sides marched up a quite even hoplite army. And to reduce losses, both sides actually agreed to choose 300 men each and let them decide the battle. So they will fight till basically last man standing, and the last man standing would claim victory for that side, and by that the conflict would be decided. And they did that. The 600 men fought, and as it was, there were 2 hoplites left from the Argive army still standing, and they thought they were the only ones alive. So they went back to their army and informed them of the victory. But what they didn't know was that there were actually 1 Spartan still alive, though wounded. So, as it was, both sides actually claimed victory for a battle. The Argives, because they have basically more men left. They have 2 men left, right? And they were still standing. But the Spartans claimed the victory for their side, because as the Argives alive, the 2 men who were still alive marched away from the battlefield, there was still that guy left, and as he was the last one on the battlefield, they claimed victory for that. So, as this couldn't be settled, another battle was fought, and this time with the full armies, and eventually the Spartans did win that battle. I think it was actually a decisive victory for them. They routed the Argive army totally in this battle. So what we will play is actually both of these actions. And the champion fight, this is also what is called Battle of the 300 Champions, because they have 300 men each. So we will first play the champion fight, and the survivors of that champion fight will join their armies, and then we will fight the main battle with our armies. And the strength of the armies will be depending on how the champion fight will go first. So that's the setting for the battle. We will fight till one side gains 5 victory banners. We will give the Spartan army 3 cards this time, and the Argives will get 2 cards. and we have some special rules. The hoplite infantry rule is in effect, and this time it's in effect for both. Both sides have the hoplite style army or warriors, and the Spartans have 7 units in play in the main battle, and 5 of those are these special Spartan hoplites, which consists of 5 blocks instead of 4, and they can actually be boosted to 6 blocks if depending on how the champion fight goes. Let's see about that later when we have done the champion fight. Anyway, we have the Battle of Champions. That's a special rule. So what we'll do is to take 8 hoplite blocks, let them stand in the middle of the battlefield and fight it out. And we fight it out by throwing 2 battle dice for each side every turn. And when we get a blue symbol or a sword, we inflict a hit on the other side, and 1 enemy block is eliminated. Also, when we get 2 flags, one of the opponent's champions is disgraced and eliminated. So those actually run away in disgrace and probably commit suicide at some point. So they are eliminated anyway because of the disgrace. So we do that until one side is down to 2 or fewer blocks. Then the Battle of the Champions ends. So the remaining blocks still alive, we attach to any of the units here, and then we start the main battle. And the side that won the champion fight will start the game, and if it's a tie, the Spartan army moves first. So that's basically it. Here's the setup. We have the armies. As you can see, we have these special Spartan units here, and we have 2 of these kind of allied hoplite units here as well. And just a reminder about the hoplite rule. Hoplite units can be activated by mounted cards, so a mounted charge or activate mounted units also can be used to activate hoplites. And in this battle we actually don't have any mounted units. We only have these hoplites here, but the Argives actually have 2 additional units in play on the flanks. They have some auxilia troops here. And in the middle we have the champions. So it's 8 blocks each, and we will start resolving this at once. So I will throw 2 dice, once for each side, and we just start with the Spartans because they are the aggressor here. So blue and swords are hit, and 2 flags are also a hit. But they did miss in the first round, and the Argives retaliate, and they did get 1 hit. So we remove one of the champions here, and we go to round 2. We have the Spartans. Okay, 1 hit on the Argives, and the Argives' turn. Nothing. Okay, so it's an even match. We have 7 each left. We go to the next round. We have the Spartans attacking again, and now we are seeing some bloodshed here. 2 Argive blocks down. Huge hit there. Let's see if the Argives can respond to that. Well, kind of. At least 1 of the Spartans down. Next round. This time the Spartans did not inflict any hits, and the Argives miss also. So they're continuing fighting there. Spartans gets 1 hit on the Argives. The Argives retaliate. Nothing. Spartans, 1 hit again. They are actually wearing down the Argives now. 1 more hit and the main battle will begin, and the Spartans will have pretty much more of the blocks left. But the Argives need to retaliate first. And they miss again. This is not going too well for the Argives. I mean, if the Spartans get at least one hit now, and after we have retaliated with the Argives, we start the main battle. Let's see. Spartans. But they did miss, so here's a chance for the Argives to catch up somehow. Let's see if they can hit any Spartans. No, they cannot. Bad rolls now. Spartans again. No hits. Argives gets another chance then. And this time they get one hit on the Spartans, so we remove one block there. Spartans again, remember, one more hit is needed to start the main battle, but they did miss again. Maybe the tide is turning here. Let's see what the Argives can do. They get one hit. So now it's almost even. 4-3 champion blocks left here. So let's see. It's the Spartans again. And you know what? They are missed again. So let's see what the Argives can do. They missed also. Spartans. This is dragging on. Okay, now they did some heavy damage again. So remove two Argives. But the Argives can still retaliate before we start the battle. And they hit for one more. So this is the end of the champion battle. And clearly the Spartans got the best out of it. So we need to attach these guys to some units here, and I think I will boost the units with the leaders first of all. So they are actually now having 6 blocks each, you see, and we have still yet another. Let's place it here in the middle. So this unit is also having 6. So it's a really strong Spartan center and right hand flank here. Anyway, these guys are still only battling with four battle dices because they are still just medium hoplite, but they have more staying power with these 6 blocks. Okay, so we have one of the Argives that can boost their lines. We just put it in the middle here, so we can match the strong Spartan center here. So the Spartans will begin the main battle, and I think the battle plan for the Spartans will try to be to rush the Argives just by sheer force, breaking through here. The Argives, I guess, again could just wait. Maybe they want to move up a 1 hex row or something to have more, retreat hexes in their back. So that could be a plan. The other thing is that they actually have more units than the Spartans. They have 9 units compared to the 7 Spartans, so they could do some flanking maneuvers, I guess. And also they have these auxiliary units that could use some ranged battle too. That could be, well, it would be an interesting fight. So I think by that we're ready to start turn 1 of the main battle. Okay, so let's see what the Spartans have as their hand. They have 3 units right. They have 4 units left. And they have an order mounted. And since we have actually have a 6 command card hand, they could actually move up 6 units by this card. And I think that would be all the units but 1 actually. Yeah, so I just believe I want to get as up there as fast as possible with the Spartans. Before the Argives can push forward and, you know, get those hexes in their back. So we want to get them retreating out of the board as soon as possible. So I think I'll actually go with this one. And just as a plan, I could play all these 6 units from left to here and leave that unit outside, and we could activate that next time with a order 3 units. So I think what I'm gonna do is activate all those guys. Well, I just don't care to mark them now, but oops, sorry about that. I just move them because no one of those can battle. So we just move them right away, like that, and I move them in that direction because then I still have them all linked in case I get a line command or something in my hand for the next turn. So this is the opening. The Spartans are starting to march up towards the enemy. So nothing more happening there. We put away Spartan cards and draw them a new one. Like that, and then we'll see what the Argives how they can respond. Okay, they have light troops. Remember, we have actually 2 lights. Those are though auxilia, so they cannot move up 2 and throw the javelins. If they go 2, they cannot battle, so maybe we should wait with this one. And we have order 3 units right. We only have 2 units there, but as I said, that could be a good start, just to begin moving up the troops from that rear area, which is the Argive battle plan, to get at least get them forward 1 hex row before the Spartans clash, so we have some room to retreat. So I'll do that. I'll play 3 on the right, even though I only have 2, and I move them up 1 hex. We're still not in contact range with the enemy, so we can quite safely move up 1 more. Okay, so I guess this is kind of cool, because I think this is how an ancient hoplite battle, developed. That it's a slow moving. I think there will be some turns before we clash, and just slowly moving towards each other. That's kind of cool. Tension before the battle, and see how they position themselves. There's no much, tactical maneuvering happening. They will just march up and then start clashing, I think. At least that is what the Spartans want, because I feel they are a bit stronger. Anyway, we did draw a new card, and we see how the Spartans will respond. Okay, so now we got 3 in the center, 4 left and 3 right. And I will play the 3 right because I want to move up the guys here. I don't know if I want to move that, but this feels like a waste later on, because we only have 1 there. But 3 in the center could be useful next turn if I don't get a better card. And if I move up 3 units next turn, I could start moving up that guy already with this card, so they are aligned in the next turn. I think I'll do that. So I will activate both of these units. So I will move up this guy here, and I actually think I move up the leader guys here. They will support the line from the next turn on. Okay, that was the Spartans. As I said, slowly they're advancing. So let's see how the Argives can respond. Okay, they got an outflanked and they still got these light troops, of course. Well, none of these cards are really that good now. We could play the outflanked and just ignore that flank. Or we could move up one guy here and throw some javelins. That would be a 1-die attack against this flank here. And then just start moving up guys from this flank. And if we move these guys to a better position, the light ones here, or the auxiliaries, we can then play this card next turn and do a full javelin attack. I think that's a good plan. So we play this, outflanked, and we will actually move this guy here or here. They will be not connected anymore in case I get the leadership or line commands, but I don't like that, so I will move them here. They can still battle, so I will mark them like that. And then we have 2 units here. By the way, that guy will not move. And I'll just start moving up guys from the flank. The auxilia here. So they are now in javelin range. And I move up these guys here. This means though that we are in contact range, so we can get assaulted by these vanguard hoplite, Spartan hoplite units here if they get an activation on the right hand side. We don't know yet. So we can pull up these guys because they cannot battle. Hopefully they cannot activate that unit. Maybe we can get the first strike then, which is always good. Anyway, we'll try to reduce this hoplite unit with a javelin attack from the auxiliaries. No hit there. We had the same thing happening on this flank. We moved up these guys and they will throw some javelins against this unit with a leader. No hit there. So, kind of a strange formation, but the plan is, you know, to move up the middle guys too. But you need to have the correct cards to be able to do that. So, we're done with the outflanked. And we hide the archive cards. Bring them a new one. And let's move on to the Spartans. Okay, this was a real waste. Anyway, we don't have any light units, so we can activate one unit of our choice. That could be a reason to actually attack with that hoplite now to get the first attack. Maybe go there actually to that hex, so we don't risk any more javelin attacks. That guy needs to close combat me if he wants to attack. So, or we take it easy and just move up with the 3 guys as we planned, or we play this card and do the attack against their auxilia there. I think all these 3 could be interesting. We could play this card to move that guy there and attack, because that would mean we can at least activate 2 units when we play this card, if the situation is the same for the next turn. I think that's better. So we will not play this card, but either this guy or this card. Not that an easy choice. I think I play this because I want to get the guys up to the line now. So I will 3 units in the middle, so it will be these guys. They will attack the auxilia there. meaning I will leave these auxilia alone then. Then I will basically just move up these guys in that diagonal, because I want to leave the gap here so these guys can step in and do their thing when they need to. So let's start moving. The Spartans continue the slow-paced march forward towards the Argive lines. Like that. Okay, we can pull up these guys because they cannot battle. Not these guys either, but these guys can. So we have the first close combat happening here now. And auxilia cannot evade, even though they're considered light. So we'll get a 4 dice attack. We have a leader adjacent, actually 2, so we also hit with a leader symbols. And the Argive auxilia, I mean, they retreat with only, even if you only roll 1 flag, because they have no support. So we got the flag, so they will retreat, and we got 1 hit. So 1 hit, and they go back 1 hex, like that. So we could now advance here, but I think not. So we got the first casualty from the main battle. Here are the dead champions, and that was all for the Spartan turn. Now it will be interesting to see how the Argives can respond. Okay, they got the light ones, and we have both in javelin range now. We could use that. Or we could activate 2 units on the left, on their left, which would be our right. So I could do the javelin attack still, and we could follow it up with a close combat. Or we could do the javelin attack and start marching up these guys to the main line we are slowly developing here. I think it's going too slow for the Argives now. They need to faster get those guys up to get in line, or these advanced units will be hit very hard, maybe already the next turn. So, well, the good thing here is for the Argives is these guys have no support, so we could roll flags and force these guys back with some javelin attack. These guys are supported, so the javelin attack only the hits is something worth counting here. Of course, if we roll 2 flags, they need to be forced back 1 hex. I don't know. 2 good options, and when I have 2 good options or more, you know what I used to do, I roll a die. So I would roll 1, 2, 3, I'll play this card. 4 to 6, I'll play the light card. Okay, it's a light card. So we will throw some javelins here. Trying with some skirmish fight before the big clash to reduce those guys. And we just... actually, we could move also if you want to, but I don't think so. I will stay put so I get the 2 dice in the attack. Let's start in this flank. 2 dice against that Spartan auxiliary hoplite unit. And nothing. Would it be heavy? It should be a good hit, but nope. Just mediums. So that's that. And then we have the other range attack. And this would be good, I think, to reduce this massive 5-block hoplite unit there. Nothing there. A bad turn for the Argives. Didn't achieve anything. So let's give them another one. And well, Yeah, let's play one more round before I close this video, I think. So, the Spartans. 2 there, 4 there, or activate 1 unit. That's a good question. Which one should we go for? I mean, 4 there, we are in reach of some archive units there. Also here we are in reach of some archive units with that strong unit, and we could follow up, get in line with the leader unit here. It's 2 good options again. I'll do the same thing again. I will roll a die for it. So 1 to 3 we play that. 4 to 6 we play that. 3. So we go with the left hand section action here. So we'll activate these guys. Go there with that guy. We place these guys in support. So we also hit with the leader symbols now. But now's the question, who should we hit first? 2 tempting targets. We could, with some luck, eliminate that guy already. Or we could start hitting those dangerous ones with the leader. Tough choice. Good thing is that we also get, this is still not supported, so any flags would force him to retreat back to their baseline. Thing is though that I would like to get these guys reduced as soon as possible because they are dangerous. I don't know. What do you think? Let the gods decide. I think that will do so. 1 to 3 we attack the auxiliary. 4 to 6 we attack that medium hoplite unit. We attack the medium hoplite, of course. Let's go for the most dangerous foe. So 4 dice we hit with leader symbols. And they can actually ignore 2 flags because of the leader, and they are also supported. But no flags, but we got loads of hits here. We got 3 hits on that guy. And that was exactly what we're looking for, to reduce these guys so they are in danger to get eliminated now already, which is exactly what we were looking for. But as they did stay in place, they will retaliate also with 4 dice. So let's see how the Spartans survive this counterattack. Well, they got 2 hits, so quite a heavy blow here too. Ranks are thinning out here also, as well. By the way, I forgot to check for leader loss. Let's do that really quick. Oh, it was a close one. 1 leader rolled. Okay, and that's that. There is of course a danger now that our guys retaliate and eliminate that unit of out of the board now, or eliminate it, and maybe they can also get away with that leader unit. So maybe this is too good for the Spartans, even though they got that good hit there. Let's see. We'll give the Spartans a new card first, and then we'll see if and how the Argives can respond. They cannot respond because they have all the focus on this side of the board now. We have 2 and 2 here, so that was it's a bad situation for the Argives here. They are kind of locked in combat here and cannot get away. So they are doing stuff here. Should I attack or should I move on? I think I will keep cool, and well, of course I'll play one of these cards, and I will actually activate that guy now, and also that, so I will throw some javelins anyway. But what I want to do is to go with the original battle plan for the Argives, meaning getting this line together here. But these guys will throw a 2 dice javelin attack against those hoplites, but they missed again. Not too good javelin throwers that the Argives have put up to this fight. So this is it. Almost. We'll discard that one and we keep the Argives. There's second card. Okay. So I think I'll stop here and upload this video now. Pretty cool action so far. A quick rewind. We have the Battle of the Champions first. The Spartans did win that with, I think it was 3 surviving blocks against 1 of the Argives. Meaning the Spartans now have 3 units in 6 block strength, and the Argives have 1 that could be boosted to 5 blocks. And as soon as the main battle started, the Spartans are pushing forward as expected. Some minor action here, no casualties on that side yet. And on this side we have seen some ranged combat and also some clashes already between these hoplite units. Pretty even fight there, but as the Spartans will go next time, I think they have a good chance now to wipe out that hoplite unit. They also want to get that unit a bit behind the lines here to get aligned and then push forward to break through. Let's see if they're well, both sides can implement their battle plan and see how it goes. Okay, so thanks for watching, and I hope you will join back for part 2. Thanks and bye.